everybody, it's Connie with Connie's Crafty Corner. Today's Wednesday. I don't know the date. I'm terrible with the date. But I just thought I'd pop on here and show you guys some whips that I've got going on. I'm kind of surprised I've gotten anything at all accomplished this past week because I've had a very busy weekend. I live in Bristol, Tennessee, and they have the big drag race this weekend. Of course, I didn't go. But my husband had bought tickets months ago to go to it for all 3 days. And he had asked my son-in-law to go, who's never been to a drag race and didn't realize it was 3 days long. So my husband ended up going with somebody on Friday night that he worked with. So I had all Friday, and I did craft all Friday evening. And then Saturday, my son-in-law, grandson came, and Sarah and I got to spend the day together with Rowan, and we had such a good time. We went shopping, and I bought way too many clothes for him, and we went to lunch, and it was just such a joy. We played and laughed and just had a wonderful time. Of course, I'm talking about Rowan I played with and laughed with. He's just precious, y'all. I miss him so much when he's gone. And then my husband and son-in-law went to the race on Saturday, and then Saturday night they come home, we ate and everything, and then they got up and left first thing Sunday morning. And my brother-in-law, my husband's brother, and sister-in-law came, and she and I spent all day Sunday together, and they went to the drag race because he's never been to one. Now, I have been to the drag race one time, and I looked at my husband when we left, and I said, I've been there, done it, and I'll never go again. I cannot stand it. It's not that it's not exciting. It's just the hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait. You're waiting for 10 seconds of a race, and then you wait around, then you wait again, and that's just too boring for me. So he knows I won't go back, so he does find people to go with him. But he was exhausted when he got home Sunday. After doing that for 3 days in a row, it was exhausting. But I had a great day with my sister-in-law. We basically sit around and crafted, and she knits and I crocheted, and we took naps, and we went to lunch. We had a really good time, but it was a very busy weekend. And this is the only thing I got done Sunday, or the whole weekend, is I got this washcloth knitted. And I made this with a cone of peaches and cream or sugar and cream, the one you get at Walmart. I got this finished. I'm trying to knit every other one or every third one that I do. But I love this. I think I have to agree with Ella. You know, she had talked about wanting some dishcloths and face cleaning pads to somebody to make them for. And she asked for them to be knitted because she thinks she likes them better. And I'm telling you, I think I'm falling in love with knitted dishcloths. But I will continue to always make my crocheted ones because I can make like 2 to 3 to 1 of those. But let me show you the other whip I've been doing. Now, I showed you guys this. It's a cardigan pattern by MJ Off the Hook. And I'll be honest with you, I don't remember the name of it. I'll have to link it down below, and I apologize for that. I meant to look before I got on video, and my husband called me, and I got sidetracked. Y'all know how that is. I've gotten quite a bit done since the last time I showed you guys. I had just started the sleeves. And this is like, okay, let me get it fixed here. This is like one side, the start of the sleeve, and then you go over to the other side and you start doing the increase and, you know, making the sleeve. And this is sleeving part of the shoulder, if that makes any sense to you guys. Okay? Now, the problem I'm running into, and I hope that one of you guys can help me out here, is I honestly don't think I'm going to have enough yarn. I've got this much of it done. It's a crop sweater, and see this ribbing? I've got to do the ribbing all around the bottom of the sleeves and all the way around the facing of the front. And I still have this half to go and a lot more on this half to go. So, see how much more I've got to go down? And I have this that I'm working with and another whole skein. And I don't know if this is going to be enough because this thing's a yarn eater. You wouldn't think it would be with the, you know, the Holy construction. But that's a link double crochet, and it seems to be taking up just a lot more yarn, or I just totally underestimated how much I needed. But I may put out a request to see if anybody's got any they'd be willing to sell. It is the Merwoods, and it is the color Forget Me Not. Forget-me-not. Now, I don't need it now, but if I do run out, I will be asking if anybody has anything they'd be willing to sell. I would definitely buy it from you guys. And if not, I'm sure I can find some on the internet somewhere, but hopefully I have enough, because Lord knows I don't need to be buying any more yarn. And I may have enough. I may have enough, but we'll see. Okay, that's my first work in progress. My second one, let me bend down to get it, is the sweater make-along. You guys, I didn't make a video this last weekend when it was supposed to be due to time mainly, because I was going to get on here and tell you guys that I have not touched this sweater since last time I did a video. And it's because it was going so fast, I kept thinking, well, I'll work a little bit on it so I can have an update. And y'all, the update got here before I even realized it. In between, you know, everything going on, being sick and everything I was doing, I just completely forgot about it. I'm going to try to have this thing finished by the next update. But I'm making the MJs off the hook, and I think it's called Granny Pop or Granny something. It's all over Facebook now. If you guys look, or all over the internet, everybody's making this right now. But I'll show you what I got done, even though this isn't the official sweater make-along. Got this much done. I'm almost finished. And, you know, I could almost stop and make it a short sleeve. I'm trying. I don't usually color control things like this, but I thought, well, I can color control the sleeves. And I think that's why I stopped working on it, because I hate doing that. But here's what I got done so far. And y'all, I love this pattern. I'm not sure I'm in love with the yarn. I mean, I'll wear it because I made it. But this is using a Premier anti-peeling, and this is a mandala cake right here. And I don't have any of the stuff in here with me to tell you the colors, but this is what I got done so far. I've got most of it done. I mean, I literally could probably sit down and get it done in a day because it goes so fast. But this is the other whip, and I am going to make progress on this month because I really want to get this finished. Mainly for sizing. I think I made the extra large to see how it fits. It fits really good so far. It's just the sleeves I got to figure out, because I want to make more of it because I love it. I absolutely love that sweater. So that's the second whip. And here, what else have I got going on? Okay, I've got a quilt top finished. Let me show you the information about it first. Let's see, I thought I said it somewhere. Okay, I get the Sew sampler boxes. I've gotten 2 of them, and the next one I get in, I've had people ask me to show it to you. So I'll show it in my next, when I receive it the next time. But they always include a little pattern. And you get all the colored fabrics with it, but you do have to buy the backing. Let's see, it's called, wait, what do they call it? I have to look and see, y'all. The backgrounds and the border, I think, separate. I think that you have to buy that separate, but I could be wrong. It could just be the background. But anyway, what else you'll need? Yeah, the backgrounds and borders. Yeah, and the binding. That's what it tells you what else you need. So it's an investment. I mean, it's not cheap. And, you know, if I get the box and just like the fabrics but don't like the patterns, then I'm not going to worry about the other stuff. But I did buy it for this one, and I just ordered the background. I mean, the backing fabric, which is going to be this right here. I just ordered it from Fat Quarter Shop because this is where I get this. And the binding and the backgrounds I had ordered to come with my box. So I had it because I knew I wanted to at least make the first quilt I got, and I happened to actually like it, and that's the front of it. Now, I've got the front completed. I'm going to show it to you, but I'm telling you, it's not perfect. All my little things don't add up exactly. But I was talking to someone in a quilt shop the other day when I went to go, and I bought some fabric. I'll show it to you guys in another video because I've stuck it somewhere and I have to find it. But she was saying that, you know, she had made this quilt. I think she called it the menopause quilt. I've never heard of it, but I think that's what she called it. And she said that she messed up 2 of the blocks terribly and didn't even realize it till she had after finished piecing the whole quilt. And she said that she gave it to her daughter, and her daughter tells people there's 2 blocks messed up and nobody can ever find it. So I'm just going to chalk it up to people won't see where I messed up. But I'm going to show you my quilt front that I've completed. And I call this a whip because I still got to put the backing on it and quilt it and do the binding. So let me show you what I got done. See if I can back up far enough. Can y'all see that? Because I can't see. I'll do sideways so you can see that much of it. I am so impressed with myself, and I hate to brag, but y'all, if y'all saw the hundreds of little pieces that went into this quilt, Lord have mercy. I don't know if y'all can see all the little bitty pieces that went into this. I thought I was going to have a nervous breakdown. I'm kind of impressed I got as many to meet up the way they should as I did. Let's get a little closer, and if y'all see my mistakes, just ignore them. But this was a lot of clipping and trimming and cutting out. See all those little tiny pieces in this corners? Oh my goodness, y'all. But I love the result, the end result. I think it's so pretty. So I can't wait to get this quilted and all that stuff so I can call it a finished object. Let me get sit down, y'all. I'm always afraid I'm going to fall whenever I'm using this chair. But this is a work in progress. And a side note, I don't know if any of you guys watched the video where I showed you the Halloween quilt I finished. When my daughter came this weekend, it went home with her. I knew it would. So, but anyway, that's the way it goes. Okay, I'm going to show you what I'm doing with the leftovers from that Halloween quilt. Hold on well, no, let me just set it right here. I'm trying not to get things too wrinkly because it's horrible trying to iron all this stuff. Let me get this folded up a little bit. Y'all, I'm sorry. I'm so disorganized. And I'm going to quit saying I'm sorry. I get fussed at every time I do this. I know y'all don't mind. And if you do, just hush, Connie. I'm just going to hush. Okay. This is what I'm doing with my leftovers. Okay. I've got little scraps like this. I've got bigger scraps. I've got full like 6x6 squares. And what I'm doing is I'm just getting stuff and I'm just sewing them together like this. And I've got to add more to this one. And I'm cutting out little 4.5-inch blocks. And I'm going to, I think I'm going to make me a project bag out of this. Just the little leftover piece. That's where I sewed something together and had to take it out, of course, because I decided to do something different. But I've got a bunch of these little scraps and I'm just going to cut them up into little blocks, sew it together and make me a Halloween project bag. And I'm really excited about it. In fact, I think I'm going to start making project bags because I love fabric, you know, just as much as I love yarn, as y'all can see. Y'all, I'm getting so many fuzzies and thinking I'm about to start sneezing. And I just love all these pretty little prints and stuff. In fact, let me give you a little heads up to some fabric I've acquired recently. I'm not going to show you the whole thing because I'm going to do a haul when it all comes in of one of the fabrics. I thought, you know, for 4th of July, it would be so cool. So I got some 4th of July popsicle stuff. Joann's had a sale the other day, and I bought a few things like that. And I've got other things, but I think I'm going to start making project bags. And I'm going to ask you guys a question. What do y'all like in a project bag? I like anywhere from the drawstring to the totes, to the box bottom totes, to the totes that have a lot of pockets. I love zippered totes, but I don't know if I'm ready to start doing zippers, but who knows? But just let me know in the comments down below, guys, what y'all like in project bags, just so I'll know what people may like if, you know, that's out there buying project bags. I've got tons of fabric that's not conventional, like cotton. I've got canvas and stuff like that I'm going to get used up making a lot of project bags. I hope, you know, that's one of my big dreams is to do that. I've got an Etsy shop that I've never put anything in. So I thought, well, maybe I'll just make a few project bags and see how it goes, but we'll see. But with that being said, I've got one more work in progress. Let's see if I can find it. Let me get the little book for it if I've got it over here. Now, I'm so organized. I just know why everybody watches my channel is because I'm just so organized. Okay, this was the 2nd month I got, okay? And this one's been a whole lot simpler because everything's so much bigger. But if it can go wrong, Connie does it wrong. And let me tell you what I did. Okay. Here's the house. Okay, let me go ahead and show you the house block I've gotten done. Okay, this went together okay, except this fabric is supposed to be this, and this is supposed to be here. I just completely cut that out wrong, but it worked out. I don't think, nobody would notice except me. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. See how that's fabric up there? I don't know if y'all can tell, but anyway, it's different, but it all worked out. And the good thing is they do give you plenty of fabric to mess up, so, but this is the first block I got done. And I started putting together all of these blocks. See these blocks around here? And it's just half square triangles sewed together. Okay, and I got this block done. I hadn't ironed it or anything. See, they're big, so this is going to go together a whole lot quicker. But I didn't think when I was putting these together that you had to pay attention in how you sew this to this. And I've had to take apart about 75% of these things. Well, probably 50. That makes better sense. Because I sewed them incorrectly. So that I probably would have been finished piecing this if I hadn't done, if I'd have paid attention. Y'all, that's part of my problem with struggling reading directions is I just don't pay attention. And I end up doing stuff like this. So, but anyway, that's what I've been working on. And I just wanted to show you guys and let you, keep you up to date on what I've been doing. I'm surprised I've gotten anything done because it's just been so crazy around here with people, visiting, which I very much love. But anyway, I think that's all I got to show you guys today. I'm looking to see if there's anything else I've been working on. Nope, that's it. I hadn't touched my other whips that I showed you guys, like that Afghan. I'm using up all that pastel yarn. I still hadn't touched it, but my goal is to finish this sweater, finish this cardigan, and work on my quilt. But in the meantime, I've got 10 days to get Rowan's 9-month outfit finished, and I haven't even started it. We're doing some summery type theme. She wanted to do something that says 9 months in, 9 months out, because he'll be 9 months old, but I can't find anything to inspire me with that. If any of you guys have any suggestions, leave it down below. But thank you so much for everyone leaving such nice comments. I just love reading you guys' comments. But I'll see, with that being said, y'all, I'm just stammering all over my words. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye-bye.